Hey everybody, this is your boy Low-Key here, and today I will be sharing my opinion on, how I feel about the NBA restart. And I'm gonna say the NBA restart so far is not too bad. Still, I can say it's still competitive, relatively competitive, but not too bad. You know, I expect some kind of like lackluster competition when it comes to teams, especially when the NBA just started back up after 4 months of suspension. But so far, it's not too bad. But the first game I saw was the Clippers versus Lakers. The Lakers won. I forgot how much they won by, but they beat the Clippers. And from watching that game, I can honestly say LeBron is finally showing his age. Keep in mind, LeBron is only 35 years old, and 35 years old in the NBA, that's pretty old. And I've seen LeBron during that game. He was tiring out, sitting out. Not for too long, but he was sitting out for a good amount of time on the bench. And I can tell you this: I honestly feel like Anthony Davis is very, very, very crucial to that Lakers team, because LeBron can't really do it all by himself. He can't, not anymore. By him at his advanced age, it all falls down to AD, Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis can play well, then the Lakers could win a championship. But to be honest with you, I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a Clippers fan because I like Kawhi Leonard and I like Paul George. I like that duo right there because defensively they pose a nightmare to any team. Kawhi Leonard was Defensive Player of the Year a few years ago, and he's still a great defensive player. Paul George, he's improved so much over the years as a player, especially when he recovered from that leg injury that he suffered during the 2014 NBA, the 2014 FIBA trials. I think it was FIBA trials, where he broke his leg and he basically was out for almost the whole entire 2014-15 season. But he came back and he'd been playing phenomenal ever since. But the reason why the Clippers lost that game is because they were missing Montrezl Harrell, Patrick Beverley, and Lou Williams. And those are the three very important pieces of the Clippers team. If the Clippers can beat the Lakers, they're going to win the championship, because the Clippers, in my opinion, are the best team in the NBA. Some people say it may be the Bucks because Giannis is balling. Some people may say it's the Lakers. But me personally, I think it's the Clippers because I feel like the Clippers are like the most complete team out of all the teams that I've just mentioned. But yeah, this bubble, it's going to be pretty interesting because the playoffs are not too far out. And I'm going to say this: if the Lakers really want to win a championship, I think the last week of the season, they literally need to rest LeBron, because the man is just showing his age at this point. He can't play the long minutes that he used to play a few years ago. Them days are over. But now, all I know is I still think the Clippers can beat the Lakers. I still think the Clippers can really do something. And I see Kawhi Leonard really going off in that series if they ever go against each other. Because during this season, the Clippers have won more games than the Lakers have than the Lakers in the series between the Lakers versus Clippers. But, some people think the Lakers can still make it. But, let me know what y'all think.